So chapter 222 starts with the formation change of Best Munich, as they're going to play with a 4-4-2 formation from now on, and what is super interesting is the fact that Noah subbed himself in as right back, while Raichi stays being the number 6, and this is going to be very important, and I'll explain later why. So Snuffy of course has subbed himself in as well, and therefore Ubers are playing with a 4-5-1 system from now on, with Snuffy as their 6, Lorenzo as their 8, and Nico as their 10 behind Baru. And this has several reasons. So basically this formation change grants Ubers the possibility to take more control in the midfield while also getting more offensive without losing the structure in the team. With Lorenzo, the team has the perfect player who can win aerials and pass the ball to the 3 attackers in front of him, and if needed, he can also get the ball in front as he got the skills to get past Best Munich midfielders with his zombie dribbling. Furthermore, Ubers got Nico on the 10 now, behind Baru, and I love the fact that Nico is getting an offensive role now, who can prove his worth in attack as well. Because don't forget that Nico used to be in a kind of similar role like this during the first selection, when Team Z played against Team Y and Nico for the first time. There Nico was the perfect partner for Okawa to serve him with great passes, which was also the reason why Okawa was able to score for his team. So playing for a striker isn't something new for Nico, and Bao for sure could need some creativity from Nico as he has been falling off since his goal at the beginning of the match. And then there's obviously Snuffy as CDM and 6 of Ubers, and the reason therefore is that you could say that if Snuffy wasn't a striker, then the CDM position would be the perfect position for him. And the reason therefore is that Snuffy is the master when it comes to using meta vision. He has mastered it to a level where he's even able to read movements and the flow of a game faster than the world's best player Noel, which makes Snuffy basically broken in this position, as he is able to intercept all the passes of the opponents to stop counterattacks before they even begin. So Snuffy will be the key for Ubers to get control of the midfield, while Lorenzo will be the one to control the flow of the game, and therefore Raichi will become important for Best Munich, as he will become the key player to eliminate Lorenzo and stop him from getting the ball to the 3 attacking midfielders in front of him. And Noah basically is out of the game in attack, as he will be fully busy with Snuffy, as Snuffy is already very annoying for Best Munich to deal with, as his ball keeping techniques are world class. So Snuffy is able to easily control the ball in midfield and withstand pressure of the opponent without losing possession, which is a game changing ability to have in your team. I don't think many football fans actually realize how valuable such a skill is for your team overall, and how it changes the impact of a game for your team to have a player in your team in midfield that is able to always get control of the ball in every situation without losing possession. There aren't many players in real life as well that are fully capable to do this. Players like Kroos, Modric or Thiago are players, for example, that can do this, and are also the reason why the star strikers in their team were able to shine. And like I said before, Nico once again showed that he has great offensive qualities as well, as he easily outsmarted Ness, who is supposed to be one of the greatest upcoming talents in the series. So is Ubers becoming a big threat for Best Munich now? Are Ubers actually able to turn around the game, you might ask? I don't think so. I'm sure they will be able to score the equalizer, but in the end they will still lose, and the reason for that is simple. So Ubers with Snuffy is a team that is basically calculating every single move they do and react to every single move their opponents do. And this would work perfectly against any other team like, let's say, manshine C or Barca and so on. But the problem is, Best Munich isn't your, let's say, ordinary team. We got a team of players that are devouring each other and that aren't playing together. So you might say now that this should confirm even further that Ubers are still going to win this match, and nevertheless they won't, because the issue is that Best Munich still got great chemistry, even though it is unintended. And we have seen this in the chapter with KAISER and ISAGI, that they can actually work together, although they would never agree to do so on purpose. It's just through their use of meta vision that they are able to, let's say, react towards their upcoming movements, which results into teamwork, if that makes sense. I think you get what I mean. And I'm not sure if Snuffy is currently calculating this. Once KAISER and ISAGI manage to figure out how to work together, even if it's unintended, Ubers are going to lose this match for sure, and there are still dark horses like Kunigami who can mix up as well. Furthermore, we haven't seen Hayori yet, and Kaneshiro loves Hayori. Hayori could be the answer to Snuffy, a player who gets control of the ball in midfield and who is able to control the flow so Best Munich don't lose possession too much. He could also bring the creativity back that Best Munich is lacking currently, and especially that ISAGI is lacking currently, as he is falling off in attack for some chapters and doesn't know how to break through, Uwe's defense. And ISAGI also doesn't have the tools like KAISER, with the KAISER impact to score through a long goal, but we should keep in mind that Snuffy will be the perfect opponent for ISAGI to adapt his meta vision and develop it to the next level. Because, like Naruhaya said in the past, ISAGI is the master in adapting, and whenever ISAGI played against a stronger opponent, he was able to learn something from him and adapt, and this will happen in this case as well. Alright guys, what do you think about the current chapter, and what do you think is happening next? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, stay safe and have a nice day.